You're safer here than any place else.
Yeah, this is a funky stride. I've showed it heaps of times, I haven't really said anything about it. I've made things, maybe they haven't gone, I don't think they've gone up. But yeah, it's just out of whack and stranger from the top. Noisy here and stinks like shit, and it just went through, I suppose, money a lot. But look, I had someone to stay the evening and a bit of the day. Oh dear. On a kite, it's been pretty nice over there. I didn't want to seem like I was impolite, and that lady would think I pointed at her for some reason, because she's in the way of the kite. No, fucking, she was. So there. Yeah, it's morning here. It's much later in the morning to when I'm more often comfortably here, I'd suggest. But it's nice. Don't get me wrong. Please, you may do. Anyway, it's alright. It's alright. Oh, cheers. They're doing Tai Chi over there, seems pretty cool. You know, looks it. And, you know, what's, dare I say, my understood reason behind it. Oh, look, I'm going to say it because I've seen it a number of times, and more recently, even in a video of mine, I was like, is it trying to tell me? I don't, maybe. At some point I decided, yeah, it is. So I'm gonna tell, yeah, you might, if you heard this, lucky you. Congratulations. So, yeah, no, on other jetties, and I did look, I thought of this at the time. A number of times, in fact, said so out loud again, but I've thought it in my mind quite a few. Not just the number of times I'm seeming to do again here. And, you know, putting it on you, it's not just, yeah, it's on me. But yeah, it's for you too. Just the legs of the jetty, right? I thought it at the time. As I said, hang on, just strap part of my line with the plane. And, you know, something else to focus on while I get back to the thing that's, might sound a bit silly or inane, or someone's going to go, oh, you can do that, all of those things. It's alright with me. Shit, I've done them. I'm doing them still. Might try not to do it to you because I'm overly fucking polite. Maybe don't seem like the type, but that's me. It's just... Yeah, there's another video I put out where I was, I'm getting off having awkward. The point is, what I was What was making me go, is that right last time? And then since I've confirmed that by looking at it, well, funny enough, at other jetties, like the one closer to mine, it's over here, Brighton, this is Glenelg jetty. The legs are fucking straight usually on the jetties, on the wharfs. And I'd been like, it's just fucking me. Maybe this one's always been, for some reason, all the legs go out at funny angles on the other video guys like that. It just kept drawing my attention, right? And I'm like, I'm just, you rationalise it in your mind, and alright, keep going. I will probably, but everything, that's what a mind's for in many ways. So it's not necessarily designed to be rational or logic. Often we make decisions on emotions, and the marketers know that. Don't pretend that that's a mistake. Anyhow, jetties usually have straight legs on them. Right? They don't usually go out like all bandied, as if they're, the easiest way to describe it's going to sound fucking whatever, but they're not it's not busting to go to the toilet in many parts, and its legs are pointed out at pyramidal or angled in such a way that there's stability, and I've gone through this, but I didn't used to do them like that anyway. Or maybe we did and we've gone back to that, and I've gone full circle on that, possibly. Just anyhow, fuck it. So what I'm going to say, I reckon that's strange. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to wander towards my mother's spot and just going, Just real briefly, because it is the same day that I started at Glenelg down there, and I noted, not for the end of my phone openly for the first time, but I'd noted personally a number of times that the legs are straight normally, right, on jetties, and I'll reference Brighton jetty, and I'm showing this partly because straight after I noticed that other thing, the same thing happened, when there's some serious observations about the realm. Then I was going to get harassed by fucking uniform fuckwits, and I was dragged down to, the moment I got back to my old tears, I was dragged down to Christies beach, and I've been there all freaking day. It was soon, strangely, KFC changed to being cold Kentucky Fried Chicken again when I got out, whatever year it apparently is, or whatever time, after being dealt a whole bunch of bullshit. Anyhow, I saw this sign just then, and I thought, that's funny. What does it say? No smoking. No smoking or vaping under and within 5 metres of the jetty. I thought that's a cigarette. Maybe it's a vapour. Forget mine. Vaporised in the fucking realm of too many signs and not enough substance to go between or beside a lot of the fucking minds. They're vacant as fuck. Especially the ones pretending they're here to help you in that regard, not perhaps like, as I'm saying, but like the ones that, they're going to do it by harming you and hurting you. They're fucking not here to help. They're vapid minds. I'm going to put this away because, I don't know, people, I get the perception, or the perceived inflection that people think, I'm trying to like film girls down the beach or something. It's not what I'm doing. I'm not even pointing it. I'm just pointing at the sign, and I'm documenting contemporaneously the flat out the big realizations, right, of how just trippy this fucking realm is, in that it changes frequently, right? Like it changes. I suppose it's moment to moment. It seems like from day to day, but not in the way they say. In the way that my understanding of what it means when that is said, day by day, how I had in the past. I'm saying, like it doesn't need like someone in a physical meat suit, man, a woman to come along and physically change those legs on the jetty from straight to sticking out old bent. It will happen, but again, it's like I'm saying that we don't. they can happen. We don't necessarily notice those things. Perhaps when, in many ways, our mind is creating this immediately on the, or along with a whole bunch of other perceived things, or so we thought they were the same. I don't know that many of them are. They might look the same. I don't know if it's, here we go, I don't know if it's happening for them. Well, I think it's happening when I'm bloody noticing it, but they'll be like, oh, I hadn't fucking noticed a thing. And then someone's like, I want to point it out. Alright, and then at some point it will just be found out. Oh, it's just like that. No, I don't know. I've come part way lost it. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I just pulled it out the dock of the jetty as I'm back walking my way to another address on the same day. Well, actually, it's the same address. Just saying it's not mine. It's not the one I'd known and paid a whole lot of mind, money and time towards, but I have actually. That's also could be incorrect and true, because look, I did grow up for a significant portion of my life at this same address, but yeah, who knew? I knew. Fucking hell, I always wanted to leave there. And now I'm back, because well, you know what, it's much more comfortable than nowhere, or your car, which then you can't even fucking, it's like, oh, fucking world. Like, and yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, I'm prone to the side of, is that the wrong terminology? Yeah, I like girls in bikinis too, fuck, but you know what, when you're seeing what is like, fucking kids, they're just down here, like, they're wearing, like, they're with a phone, right, doing selfies to themselves, spin around and fucking around. That's what I saw this morning, like, one by herself, and then and it's like, fucking hell, and I can't, it's hard enough to freaking concentrate at school. There's enough distractions all around in your mind, and, you know, there's a lot of things you're learning and feeling as you're fucking going through time, locked in a bloody concrete cube with some that are like you and some that are the other kind, and maybe that's part of the polarity, magnetism, fucking sense of it all. I'm not saying, oh, you should have girls only and boys only schools. No, I'm just saying that, yeah, that's an obvious part of this whole realm design. That's how so magnetism effectively is. You're doing the same thing, right? Consensually, going in the same direction. It might look less so, he said, like polarity in a sense, said he, and I'm saying, yeah, it's perspective, and a rambly round the point thing to be like, yeah, look, yeah, of course, I like seeing girls in bikinis. That's, you know, I'm not going to say that's normal, because we're getting told that's not fucking normal now. Nah, it's only normal if you want to fucking, if you got a dick and you want to wear a bikini and call yourself a chick, but really you still got your dick, and everyone's just going to have to accept that, and yep, you're the normal one, and everyone that's like, oh, that's a bit fucking whack, oh, they're the weirdos for saying that. Everything else in nature works the way you know, those with and those without. That's just, you know, male and female doesn't need to be both on the same entity or species or vessel. I mean, maybe if you're a worm, I think worms are like that, allegedly, according to science, but science doesn't know fucking shit. Really, science makes up a whole lot of nonsense, pays others to get on the fucking bandwagon, squashes the rest, and we got a whole bunch of morons claiming to be the majority going, yeah, we're the best. It's like, yeah, I'm saying the same shit again and again, but I didn't want to be, I spent ages down there, it still my fucking head in, and you know, every time, the beach water fixed me, every time. Yeah. You know, so it's like, and you know, knowing the, there's him coming out, I fucking know. But just, and yeah, obviously I'm walking into a fucking phone right now. Good, yeah, good one, brainwave. If you're thinking, oh, he's talking about being on the phone, I bet he's doing the same thing. Well, yeah, it's a fucking difference. Well, and I mean, the reason I'm intentionally not pointing at Scandinavian girls is like, they're fucking kids, a lot of them, for one. I mean, I don't mean that came out. Yeah, well, apparently a lot of them are. Of them led to accept what goes on around the place, and that's not alright. But yeah, funny that I said the wrong fucking thing. Yeah, it's like yeah, a lot of them, it's just children, and this is what I was saying before, and I got fucking distracted myself, you know, by not being in school and yada yada, whatever the fuck I was talking about, as an example of they weren't wearing that shit when I was in school, right? It's like, it's hard enough, right? We were in school going, who the fuck designed these school uniforms? What are they fucking doing to us? Right, this is like me and mates talking to one another, in, like, you know, as adolescent, you know, children, teenagers, were what we were. Well, now it's like, how the fuck is that for kids now? What, they come down the beach and the girls from the class, they look like they're fucking naked, like they're dead set. I had to have a couple of looks when I was leaving, walking down past the Grand today, and that's going to sound whatever. I had to have a couple of looks to be like, no, fuck. No, she's wearing a bikini. It's a bit hard to see when I first looked, but she was spinning around fucking with her phone. It wasn't pointed at the ocean and the beautiful parts all around, but whatever, it's her phone. She can, her home presumably, point it where you like. Love, or you know, someone's child. Alright, she might have been, either way, she was a kid from my perspective, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I just saw it. We used to mean something else when I was that age. I just saw it. Didn't mean the bikini or the bathing. So I was like, I just saw it. No, I just got a glimpse. And it's like, people are like, oh, you dirty. But I said, no, I got a glimpse of the bikini at first. I thought she was naked. I was like, I'm not saying anything against nudity or nakedness. Go for it. I was going to say go your hardest, but that's probably probably irrelevant and unfortunate euphemistic pun. Fuck's sake, you ever been to Maslin's Beach? You won't want to go back. That was said when I was young. I grew up at Moana. We always said about the nude beach. Right? Oh, it's a naked nude beach. It's known as Australia's first unclad beach, right? Or something like that. Just look it up. Oh, if this goes anywhere, it gets any, I don't know where it goes when I send it off. If I even do it, yeah, fuck knows. Just, yeah, well, we rode our bicycles down there. It was a fair ride from Moana when you're a kid on your bicycle to Maslin's on a hot fucking day to see a bunch of old wrinkly, leathery blokes fucking wandering about the place going, oh, we're so free. I mean, I didn't hear him say that. But I left pretty much immediately. It was like, this fucking isn't for me. It's not for me. Oh, maybe that's your thing, maybe it's for you. Oh, cool. I'm just saying that it's like a lot of the advertising, you make it up in your brain. It's suggestive and this sim-like realm type fucking dream time, nightmarish game is in some ways much the same, funnily enough. It's just some of the, and maybe when you're a half glass full, and you see an empty fucking glass, when you rock up, you're like, oh fuck, this is not what I'd made up in my mind. How's it like this? You're talking to a bunch of empty glasses, they can't fucking hear you, they don't give a shit, they haven't got the mind, they're empty completely. And you try not to be overly disappointed, but all the glasses are fucking empty and you just arrived and you're like, oh fuck, at least I thought my glass was half full. These motherfuckers, there's empty glasses and now they're attacking the half full fucking glass, and it's going to be empty soon too, frankly, is the reasonable analogy and fucking thought that came zooming through. Because it's a bit like that. And look, maybe, okay, we're in a desert and there's, yeah, the last fucking half glass of something, anything, water, walking around. Empty glasses are just, oh, so pleased to have found, just so they can fucking empty it like theirs, and everyone can just, oh, do you get to sit down at that point? I don't know, and just be bitter about, oh, the empty fucking, oh, I don't think, do they reminisce about the days when we had half a glass of water and it was good? Or they're just like, fuck that water shit, just left us thirsty. No more of that for me or you. And then it was took. And I didn't fucking have any water left. It's kind of, I feel like that's happening a bit to me. I don't know if it's coming out, and yeah, either way. I suppose I just wanted to spit it out of my mouth. It helps because this energy is like that. You might have heard. But regardless of what you heard, and if you heard what was said and that I just reflected out my mouth, then it's really up to you and what you imagine that to be, and that will, I don't know, affect negatively or positively the outcome that you perceive when you find it, I suppose, in many ways. I had a rhyme word back there, a couple steps preceding waves. I nearly got it. There was another little one there, but doesn't matter. Yeah, energy. Energy is like that, and as you can see, yeah, I'm often trying to simplify things, and it's true. It's got to come out, right? But I suppose it's just what you're choosing to do to release it, and if you can. How conscious we are of the ways in which we're doing so. Anyway, the very quick thing that I was reminded of this morning when I was walking in the other direction, which would be south. Now I'm walking north. I had the actual realisation again a week ago, but that time I had my bicycle. And I was wearing jeans and I was carrying a bag with all my shit in it after being dejected, because of fucking, surreptitious, devious, it feels to me, archonic, spires, I forgot the thing, it was means or something like that. Either way, I wasn't very happy. I was quite the opposite, in fact, and I was not dressed for the beach. By any means, I don't have all this shit. As in, like, that I like my bicycle and fucking bag with my bloody laptop and shit in it, because I had been trying to just escape a little and get away for a short period of time, and get bumped into dickheads in the way it seemed. And it all happens for a reason. I have said, and I certainly glean, but the point of that bit is, it was actually walking down on the beach, right? Even with all that shit, and I was like, oh man. And I lived just up for a minute. I was like, how is it? I'm often amazed at how much it fixes things, like the waves, right? Yeah. Hello. Oh, you good. How good the dog? Let's go. Oh, I'm pointing at that one. That's not hypocritical. That's not, probably, that's going to sound, I was more excited to meet that one. Sounds how it sounds. But yeah, so it was only a week ago. I was like, fuck. And it was hot, right? But I was like, just as you get closer, instead of walking up there, you walk down here, and I wasn't even in the water. I was just walking along, and it was a bit cumbersome. Wheeling my fucking bicycle. A long story to explain any more than that. Plus, it doesn't ride very well on the beach. It's a racer, really. Didn't have a motor, would have given it a crack in that case, but it depends on how much fold back, throw back you're going to get from the fucking system, and down here, over here, under here, all fucking sides of this prickly, police state that's being steered. It's like, make you question taking your own vehicle and transport out onto the road or the beach or knowing you're not going to hurt anyone, and you're very conscientious, and you know, beep beep, has a fucking horn. It's like, you know, but it's like you get this, yeah. I don't know about you, but I'll be getting harassed by dickheads. A lot of them wear the colour blue, and I really like the colour blue, so it's nothing against you, blue. I don't like the saying true blue, that's always giving me the shits. Don't know why, just, yeah, find that it grates on the way through. But, yeah. Anyhow, oh, fuck, it's just very cry. No, I'm probably, whatever. Time goes fast. It's only time seems very fast when you're near the water on the beach. It looks just beautiful and it's lovely, and you know, it's usually when time slips past, when things aren't so lovely, it's fucking can take a while. You tell me about it. Fucking, yeah, fuck. This morning, I walked from Glenelg, right, back to there, and it's really not far. And it was lovely. Actually, I took my shoes off this morning. This is after the naked. No, it wasn't naked. After the realisation, I was like, man, I had that realisation before. I was like, Christ. I said to my sister, I don't know how. Because I said, you see what these girls are wearing now? And she's like, yeah, it's like she knows. And I'm like, how? I was thinking about my nephews. I'm like, how the fuck? How can they possibly? They got not only that, mobile phones, all the radiation, everything. I mean, they're running out of mystery. That's part of it's fucking up the thrill of the ride, in a sense, because, well, there's going to be nothing left to find, because they've seen. I'd suggest what was a mystery to me and young men of my ilk and age not so long ago, said he. It was like, I didn't know it. I genuinely didn't know it. I mean, I didn't really know it was there, what it looked like. Well, you know, like, the complete, I had a sister, I've had barbs going, I mean, but that didn't count. It wasn't like I wasn't really looking, it's just, yeah, it's not like that. So settle down if you're going to use that as some sort of I don't know, if I combat or come back in your mind to whatever. Now it's like, imagine with the internet and the shocking level of things, seemingly, again, explains a lot, just quietly. That's why some of I was wondering about, a bit confused and all upside down and spilling out. Yeah, we all get confused. Yeah, I had another point, I don't think I got to it. Oh yeah, so it was like a week later. Today I'm talking about it this morning. It's been a fucking stressful day, and it just really shouldn't have been, didn't need to be. I'm hoping that maybe I got through it in some sense, helped some of those fucking creating the fucking pestering, ruinful nuisance in the shit they're doing is just not on, right? And whether people get an opportunity to tell them or not, I'm talking about the police, I'll tell them. Because I'm fucking done, and it's like, yeah. So I suppose that's not my silver lining to my non-cloudy day. That was just like, oh, well, I hope there's something along the way, because they give you the bullshit. Oh, it sounds like you had a lot of bad luck or something. I was like, well, yeah, I've had some more, you can call it that, but I said it's the passage of time. And I said, Jesus Christ, that I was half pointed there, but that's kind of, something's trying to eat, that's all right, I'm going to say that. Something's eating the back of your bikini bottoms. Oh, wait, no, see, and then you've got to use your imagination, go, oh, it's there, it's got to be there. You know where to go. I mean, it's fucking there. And it's sort of, it's like, I can see it's eating them as you walk. And oh, right, that was a little funny joke that little Lambo old mate of mine will remember, likely. You know, I hope. Well, whether he remembers it or not, he should, because that was a callback from a time that feels like way back. It was probably probably like 30 years. And you'll be like, yeah, that's a long time ago. It's clear, it's not that fucking clear that it's long ago. Yeah, right. Oh, yes, I know what yeah. So 1 week ago, which is today, so I walked down on the water. I took my shoes off. And then as I got back to like where my old days was, it's like, I wasn't ready to come up to the thing yet. And in her mind, it's like, oh, you walk all that way, so you could ring, you could just off. It's lovely in the water. It's amazing. In such a way that it's like I'm often, I don't know, amazed or quite, or probably, maybe rightly disappointed with myself each time I have a realisation. I'm like, fuck, hey, like, that's what it takes to get you down next to the water where you know it's nothing but great. Sometimes it seems like, I'll claim that I'm awake, but I'm not so not as awake as I should be if I'm not spending more hours than I have been down here, just with the water and the light and the the shells, and you say, oh, the sides, sometimes some of the sides are shit house. But and actually there was, oh god, yeah, bloody hell. Oh, that's a reasonable distraction. To say I didn't point the camera because that was the appropriate action. It's not to like point a freaking camera, like in that sense. Like, I can have a glimpse. It's cool. It's like, it's not. I'm not the paparazzi, and they're not. I mean, it's just, Oh yeah, I just remember there was a bloke with like a full wetsuit on and like this like contraption of things, and I thought the other version of his thing was like out in the water, and I was like, what the fuck? I was just like inquisitive, because that's what generally that's what. Being inquisitive is it's a wonderful thing, right? But either way, I wasn't. I was just like, what? And I was like, I must be metal detecting, huh? Hello, how's it going? Oh, you cutie. Oh, you cutie. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was a really cute dog. I was come over and was playing with it. It wasn't even recording. I don't know when it stopped. But probably just wiped the last fucking however long. That's alright. It's fine. That's the other one. Like that. Yeah. I know this is still on, but that just reminded me again. I keep getting reminded for the last week or so, and to the point where I was wanting to go and it's been in my mind to go and type a comment reply to Subtle, who I've got a lot of respect for, Subtle Infinity, and if it wasn't the AI taking over his voice and putting out things to cause, possible controversy, then which I thought, oh, maybe that's it. But no, he's entitled to, Subtle, you're entitled to bloody make, a mistake on it, and you helped me heaps with a lot of the words and concepts and thoughts you've shared, for sure. And I'd say you continue to. There's one thing I was going to put I was going to type it in a thing, and I keep having the little things that remind me, and it's like, it's on the basis that you've helped me, Subtle's helped me heaps. Certainly back in the, I'm saying it's back in the day, certainly back, say, it was first kind of wagging up to what the fuck's going on about 2017, thereabouts. So it's on that basis that, of course I should. I'm obligated to point something out. It's because you've helped me so much. But and as I said, it could be the AI. I've been giving you that little out. Not that you need an out, because we can all bloody make mistakes. And I know I just did it again. That was freaking distracting. Maybe it was intended for some subtle redacting. But no, mate. Yeah, no, you're on my mind, and yeah, much love, bro. Heaps of respect. But the thing you said about tuning it with you from your voice and your channel, but yeah, it's the day we're living in. You know, I couldn't say for sure. And if I get a response from you, I'll be like, oh, of course, that was me. I was wrong, thinking that maybe it was an AI version to fucking, you know, because it's like that's not why men and women keep pets or have animals. 100%, bro. Because the reason we have them is because it's almost like they're the main thing keeping us human, or whatever that is, colour of a fucking goddamn. But you know, they're keeping us honest. Is what the animals are doing, and people are looking after pets. It's not to dominate the pets. Well, there might be some doing it for that, and that's fucked up. They'll get theirs in time. But what it does is it teaches you and shows you the truth. It's wonderful. It's nature. It's the key. So that's why they're keeping, men and women are keeping pets, because I'd suggest that most of them realise that it's actually the pets that are keeping them real. It's the other way around. All right? It's often what I feel, and you get so these things you go to say it, and it's like my mum, I don't know if she can realise the birds, man. I don't know if she can realise it, because she's like, you know, has like a, you know, it's just a dialogue or a fucking monologue, you know, that comes out of her mouth frequently, and I get confused and think she's speaking to me, and I'm to answer, and you know, I'll be enthused to do so, and it's like, no, she's just fucking talking at me. But she's always like, it's like, and I think she's working through, maybe she's working through in her head, or maybe, I don't know. But it's like, oh, the cats, which were the neighbour's cats, they just moved in. They'll just want food, right? Oh, it's like, no. Well, it's just that I hope that many have worked out and realised that, yeah, as I said, it's the pets that are keeping you. They're doing they look after us. You know, we think we're looking after them, or we tell ourselves we're looking after them, and we do. But they put themselves in that position because it's what we need. They're looking after you, like, and me, again and again, like cats and dogs, and it's the nature. Yeah, it's a real thing, and it's like, and that's why funny bloody animal cat videos when they're on in used to appreciate. But I was like, oh, I get it, yeah, but more so. Yeah, they're keeping it real, and looking after an animal helps you remember and realise it. And yeah, there's obviously a lot of terrible things have gone on, but shit, you judge others by how they treat animals, shit, yeah, and you judge them by how they treat men and women, and it's none of it's, though, in that respect, is yeah, but none of it's true as far as what any of us should do. You know, animals, and particularly pets, and you know, they'll remind us of that and help hold us to it. Yeah, as we let's go through it. I'm gonna stop it now. Oh, fuck knows how long it is, and I'll, you know, get myself conscious of that ain't gonna fucking work as well. And yeah, nice to swear less, and sometimes I do. Other times I'm like, fuck you, tell me to swear less, and usually I'm saying it to me, because you know, it's a pre-crime or post-crime consequence. Oh, shut up. It's warm, it's lovely down here. Oh, I spent some time today locked in a reminder of the fucking drag down foot in fucking behind behind bars, which admittedly did tend to go transparent at frequent times. I'm not sure how many hours I was in there. Something stopped me from just pushing my foot through, and not in a forceful way, just like I could see the other side of it, like literally no metaphor, and telling myself like what's stopping it, was it, yeah, and I'm not, yeah, I'm being, yeah, I wasn't joking, or, yeah, it wasn't really, yeah, difficult to explain. I mean, science has fucked up all of our brains, and, yeah, that's why it's the thought that fucks it up, creating time and, you know, looking for an answer to satisfy itself. It knows it's out of luck, and as far as that particular moment in time. But the answers, they arrive multifaceted, multi-layered, all round, and it's just, what is time? And that's, anyhow. So, yeah, it's going to add some further context to explain that notion, but I think it's extremely real, prevalent, and yeah, we all get it, swimming in this same ocean, which, yeah, you're not always swimming. Sometimes you're walking, sometimes you're running, sometimes you're over talking, but yeah, I don't know if it's over talking, it's more like try and make sense of the fucking horrible parts at times in the, yeah, even after an event, because you can't always at the time it's happening. There's the pyramids. I'm going to take that pyramidal segue. You can't see it from where I was this morning. I walked up here this morning, I just come back and I was like, there's people be like, oh, there's clover, yeah, very grass. My mum's reaction was like, well, you walked in bare feet. I'm like, yeah, in the water, it was beautiful. And this is the bit I didn't get to. I come well past here. I got to here, I was like, I just didn't want to walk up. I was like, no, this is too good, time went quick. And I wasn't trying to kill time, I was just immersed in, yeah, the wonderful aspect of, well, just in it, the ocean, and that was just, and how easy to take things for granted, and yeah, perhaps that's, yeah, it's just whatever, even grass, but people will get rid of that, so this helps a lot. Trees, grass, nature, especially here where it feels like a lot of the folk hate you, but also because, well, that's what makes it, when it's hot, because it gets hot, big, and in the backyard, so there's still a couple of trees left, lost some, you know, a little bit of lovely nature spot, and well, it's much more comfortable than all the concrete fucking jungle bullshit that's getting increasingly higher and thrown up around the block quicker than you can say, fuck, more cubes, giant ones, is this all we got? I mean, I've said it, and they do tend to pop up quicker. He's a, I think they're called, I forget, they're called egrets. I've seen this crew before, they're heaps good. He's shouting apart. But they do, like, they'll walk. I usually often see like 2 or 3 there, a little team, and they do like a, yeah, it's very, I don't know if that's even coming out, but they do a cool, yeah, they've got a cool style, and yeah, I've watched them and appreciated them in the past, and I still do currently, all the while some cars drive past. I'm going to go shutting up. Much love. Much love. And that's what we got. And animals, make no mistake, they remind us a lot. A heck of a lot. They are, you know, what we got. So that's why they're around, thank goodness. Keep them in your mind, and it'll keep them cruising around. Look at them, look at these guys. I always want to call them egrets, but I don't think that's not egrets. They've been assigned a different fucking label. It's irrelevant in many ways. They're just lovely pups. He'll wait back there. Wait, where is it? See, he's waiting. He lets him go. Look. Oh fuck! I don't even think I can see him. I can't. Yeah, there he. Then they go like, right, and he'll stop. Right, and then he goes. Oh shit! Probably can't. There he goes. And they're simply observing the birds. He's worth more than any of these words.